So Flanders, the Dutch-speaking region of Belgium, has decided that all farm animals must be stunned before slaughter. This is an effective ban on kosher and halal killing, and already the cries of religious persecution are echoing from the rooftops. There was an appeal to the highest court in the EU, the European Court of Justice, and surprisingly for some, the court backed the Flanders decision to ban slaughter without stunning. According to this BBC article, the head of the Conference of European Rabbis, Chief Rabbi Pinchas Goldsmith, said, "This decision goes even further than expected and flies in the face of recent statements from the European institutions that Jewish life is to be treasured and respected." Well, the BBC article continues, but the Flanders government in northern Belgium hailed Thursday's decision with Nationalist Animal Welfare Minister Ben Waits saying, "We're today writing history." Note the BBC's use of the word nationalist, completely redundant, irrelevant to the article. But for the BBC, nationalist is synonymous with racist or Nazi or fascist. For the record, he's a member of the New Flemish Alliance, which is a centre-right party. So not Nazis. Animal rights group Gaia said it was a great day and the culmination of a 25-year struggle. Gaia, more Nazis. According to Humanist UK, this ruling will apply in the UK. This doesn't mean that a ban on halal kosher must be applied, just that it could be applied. In their words, closing religious loopholes to animal welfare laws. And this article from the Times of Israel repeats the claim that Jewish and Muslim groups see it as an attack on religion, that it harms freedom of worship and freedom of religion in Europe. Rabbi Menachem Margolin said, "What today's ruling does is put animal welfare above the fundamental right of the freedom of religion. Simply put, beast takes preference over man. Yes, reducing suffering in this world should take preference over ancient tradition whose original intent is lost in time." The good rabbi's comment reeks of contempt for the other animals, probably derived from his religious belief, but more of that another time. But look, is the religious exemption from animal welfare legislation a right or a privilege? It's sometimes hard to distinguish the two, but I'm inclined to think that if an exemption allows a group or a person to do something that others cannot, then it's a privilege, not a right. Of course, it's possible that the ban is motivated by anti-Semitism or Islamophobia, but I've yet to see a demonstration that is true, and if the ultimate outcome is an improvement in animal welfare, does the motivation really matter? Of course, if you're a vegan, talking about the suffering that we cause our food animals might be considered hypocrisy. But vegan or not, reducing suffering in this world is a good general principle. The ban on slaughter without stunning will likely reduce suffering, and ultimately no material damage will be suffered by either Jews or Muslims. Just a need to adapt your traditions. Just to bend a little in the direction of greater respect towards the other animals with whom we share this planet. And frankly, if your tradition involves causing more rather than less suffering, then perhaps you should find a new tradition.